Disgusting jokes. A man walks into a bar one day and asks the bartender if he knows a man named Two Guns Gonzalez. The bartender says no, but he tells him that the man in the back named No Guns knows him. So the guy walks to the back of the bar and asks the man if he knows a guy named Two Guns Gonzalez. The man says, "Let me tell you a story. One day about a week ago, I was riding into town on my horse and this large man with two guns comes riding up to me and says, 'Get off your horse.' Well, Two Guns has two guns and No Guns has no guns. What could I do? I get off my horse. Then he says, 'Now drop your pants.' Well, Two Guns has two guns and No Guns has no guns. What could I do? I take off my pants. Then he says, 'Now st. Well, Two Guns has two guns and No Guns has no guns. What could I do? Ist. Then he says, 'Now eat it.' Well, Two Guns has two guns and No Guns has no guns. What could I do? I eat it." Now, Two Guns is laughing so hard, he drops his guns. I grab them. Now I say, "Drop your pants." Well, Two Guns has no guns and No Guns has two guns. What could he do? He drops his pants. Then I say, "Now st. Well, Two Guns has no guns and No Guns has two guns. What could he do? He sts. Then I say, "Now eat it." Well, Two Guns has no guns and No Guns has two guns. What could he do? He eats it. So when you ask me if I know a man named Two Guns Gonzalez, the answer is yes. I had lunch with him last week. Disgusting jokes. What do Mario Lemieux and Courtney Love have in common? They both shower after 3 periods. Cop jokes. An old lady was speeding down the highway while she was knitting. A cop sees this and speeds up alongside her vehicle. "Pull over." The cop says no. "They." Woman replied, "They're mittens." Black humor jokes. Patient, a euro doctor, doctor a euro I can't a euro trademark T stop stealing things a euro. Doctor, a euro take these pills for a week. If that doesn't a euro trademark T work, I a euro trademark LL have a color TV a euro. Jokes about life. Terrorists take a group of lawyers hostage. They ask for a ransom of $20 million. And threaten to release one lawyer at a time if not given what they ask for. Chuck Norris jokes. Dragons watch a movie called How to Train Your Chuck Norris. Cop jokes. A cop pulls a guy over. "Sir, why were you speeding?" "Officer, I wanted to get home quickly, before I became really drunk." Blonde jokes. A blind man walks into a bar. The blind man sits down, thinking he'd break the ice with the bartender by asking, "Wanna hear a blonde joke?" In a hushed voice, a man beside him says, "Before you tell that joke, you should know our bartender is blonde, or bouncer is blonde. I'm a 6'4" black belt." The man sitting on the other side of me is 6'2", 250 lbs, and a rugby player. The guy sitting next to you is pushing 300, 6'6", and he's a wrestler. We're all blonde. So you think about it. Mister, do you really wanna tell that joke? The blind man sat for a second, thinking over the odds, and then replied, "No, not if I have to explain it 5 times." Jokes about life. Q. If Dan Quayle, Bob Packwood and Bill Clinton participated in a spelling contest, who would win? A. Dan Quayle. He's the only one who knows that Harris is one word. Dirty jokes. Teacher, how we use the light. Pupil, to suck it. Teacher, why do you say so? Pupil, because every night, my mother says to my father, "Switch off the light. I wanna suck it."